Welcome back, alien survivalists. This is mission 16, the transmission. This mission is going to feature quite a lot of backtracking, but we get quite a few useful blueprints, as well as a lot of Nostromo logs and a few ID tags. And we get to clean up a couple of those archive logs we've been missing for a while. So, let's begin.
Ricardo.
Ripley, the Isidora blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the torrent, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The torrent is our only way off this. The broadcast from Verlaine just updated.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side, took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrent's out.
Now straight ahead is mission 16, but I'm going to take you to get all those logs that we need. And I've seen quite a few playthroughs of this game on YouTube, but I never seen one make it as easy as I'm about to make it for you, especially for this first log. You might remember this little area from mission 3. The alien will travel through the vents, but normally if you don't make any noise, he won't bother you. He does occasionally like to drop down. If he does that, just hide for a little bit and you should go back up there.
This is Lambert
There's Nostromo Log number 3.
confirming the delayed pickup of the refinery we're taking back to Earth. I've entered initial coordinates for the edge of the Epsilon Reticuli using the established haulage route. My next entry will be confirmation of our flight plan to the Sol system. Lambert, out.
Too bad we couldn't use this shortcut back in mission 10. Joystick is acting up. I didn't even move. Oh my, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thank you. ID. M.Perry. Molotov version 3. A lot of good resources around if you need it. Next up on our tour is the, can't remember the name of it right now. The Gemini Exoplanet Solutions. Now the camera ahead of you is going to have a little white beam tracker on. You can turn it off, but I find it easier just to go around it. Just stick to your left as you get through the door, and you won't trigger it. If you do end up hitting that beam by mistake, you will trigger the alien. Now, it's been a while since you saved, so I do recommend at least saving here and then one more time later on.
This is Lambert.
That's log number 8.
Navigator on the USCSF Nostromo. Registering that all navigation beacons and Sol system coordinates have now been verified by Mother. Antarctica Traffic Control will get our call on October 22nd, or a few hours on either side. Signing off.
Just remember the radar from the cameras going off, so make sure you do not hit that. And as you can see, as long as you just walk at a normal pace, the alien will generally leave you alone. This room is always so creepy when it's so quiet. That's our next place in our tour, the Sky Med Towers. After calling it, I also recommend saving here, just in case you do something accidentally and you die. This is going to be your mission starting point, and it's also, you can go to any one of the towers from here. We'll be visiting them all pretty much. Solomon. Yep. We went ahead to Seegson. Yeah, Seegson Synthetics. This is also normally where the pipe bomb V3 would be, but we got that earlier in mission 5. There's log 66.
Message for all members of the Seegson security team. There's been an altercation in the spaceflight terminal. Waits doesn't have our back. As of right now, no one hired as Seegson security is going on shift. We're cutting ties with the marshals and everyone else on station. Time to take care of our own. I'm gonna find some place safe for everyone to hole up. Money's dried up here. We don't owe these people nothing.
In mission 7, when you're here, even if the excuse me, even if the alien did not kill the civilians, when you come back now, they will be dead. All my playthroughs, I never seen them still alive at this point.
We're heading to the edge of the system.
That's log number 6.
Verlaine's giving me a list of stuff she says needs doing. Says Mother's not gonna let us hit the gas if we don't fix the secondary load unit. Hell of a lot of work for a routine flight. Dallas, if you somehow found the time in your schedule to listen in on this, Brett and me, we're doing double time. If you don't come good with a bonus, we'll be taking you to the Union.
Now you can walk on that middle platform, but I find that it makes a bit more noise, and sometimes Steve likes to drop down when I do. If you see me doing that, pulling out my flamethrower, the game likes to sometimes just switch up weapons, and I like to make sure I have it out in case of an emergency. Last thing you need is Stompy Steve dropping down right in front of you and you have a pistol instead of a flamethrower. I believe we looted these guys. Big F you from the door when they do that. Next on our tour, engineering. And if you open those two doors I showed you earlier in the earlier missions, this one won't be as bad. Sometimes there's androids in the stations. They can be the biggest pain. You don't want to hit them because you don't want to alert Steve. If that happens, flares are your best friend. I don't know why this elevator never makes noise for me. And if you killed all the working Joes during this mission, you won't have to worry about them right now either. Nostromo Log number 7, and the last two are found in Mission 17.
Finishing up here, Kane asked if we could fix it so the heating came on before we get out of the old freezer-ritos. Parker said no way, not our job. Next he'll be asking for monogram towels and a massage. So we didn't do that. We told him that. Red, over now.
So it's okay to collect resources while doing all this, but if you see the way I keep moving, the aliens hardly ever stays above me. The longer you stay in an area, the more likely it is Stompy Steve will jump down on top of you or near you. All thanks to that director's AI. No androids. Of course there's an android.
That isn't authorized in this facility. Protecting area compromised. I'm going to catch you. Why not ask me about Sevastopol safety protocols? This is an entirely unauthorized alert. Please stop interfering. You're starting to test my patience. Running causes accidents. You're going to hurt yourself.
For Solomon's habitation tower.
As long as you don't panic, you're good to go. And yes, I could have used my stun baton on him, but last time I did that, Stompy Steve started following me the rest of this time, and you still have a long journey to make on this trip.
On station serving the Solomon's Galleria Mall, Colonial Marshal Bureau, and Seeks and Habitation Suites.
It's easier just to run the android in circles when you are faster than him. Noisemaker. ID. And that's K.Bennett. We have one more log to get, and it's the one that's the furthest away. And easy to get lost if you don't know where you're going. Hopefully you kill all the androids during mission 11 here, and you won't have anything to deal with that way. There is that save station across the way there, if you do need it. Now sometimes you get humans in this upcoming area. If that happens, come on. It's just best to go back into the Solomon's elevator, go down, and then come back up. It's a rare spawn, but I have seen it in like 2 of my 10 playthroughs. That's log 146. Don't forget the shotgun ammo.
You were right. I never should have come here.
And the secret code found on Twitter, which is 2931.
Oh God, I hurt so much.
Flamethrower, Molotovs, and resources.
It's going everywhere. I have to tell someone. It has to be right. I was so stupid, Ed. I should have stayed with it. I wish.
If you're playing on Nightmare mode, that's the room you need to hit every time during this mission. The flamethrower fuel alone is enough to make it worth visiting. And that's it for backtracking. Now we head back to communications. Now there are shortcuts to collecting all this. If you're rushing, you can make a save at the Systech terminal where all the trains come and go. Go in each tower, like go to engineering, collect that log, and then just reload your current save. That'll bring you back to the Systech spire and you'll keep that log. Then you come to Solomon's, collect everything, then reload that log with any resources or ammo you collect. Doing that will be erased. But if you don't need anything or don't care, that is a quicker way to do it. Just to be safe. My story, once I was waiting at this exact spot and one of the trains came from right here, full of shotgun wielding civilians. Caught me completely off guard and they killed me. That was on nightmare mode though. It only took one shot and I was dead.
Serving Seeks and Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Now if you did everything that I did, you definitely want to save here because there isn't an actual save point until you get past a lot of gun wielding maniacs. So definitely save here before you start the official Mission 16. Sometimes there will be an android in here as well. If there is, make sure you avoid him and throw a flare. Now in that very first room there's gonna be some shotgun guys.
We've got company. Season security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
What do they want?
The Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on taking it by force.
Can they?
No, comms are still out. Steer clear of them though. They're dangerous and desperate.
That right there is log 137.
Axel's journal entry 340. Right. Got to be quiet now. I found a small hideaway in the spaceflight terminal. Not exactly 5-star, but it's cozy enough. I filled the bag with essentials.
That's ID M.Radcliffe.
Picked up a few things on the way, making sure I didn't run into anyone. Too many people with guns on Sevastopol now. Shooting at shadows.
Want that?
I mean, I have one myself, but I'm not fucking insane. At least, here it's secluded, and I'm close to the terminal. So if there is a chance of the ship arriving, I'll get a front seat.
You cleared all the collectibles during mission 4 when you were here. You have no other collectibles to worry about until you get to a new area later on in the mission. So now that your paths are opened up, you definitely want to take out a couple of these guys over here.
See that?
Gotta hate this place.
Orbital stabilizers operating at 60% and falling.
Ripley,
You okay?
listen. Marlowe's permissions are still logged at this terminal. If we had the coordinates for the turrets, we could align the transmitter dishes manually, bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah, you should be able to find the Torrens coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
Orbital stabilizers operating at 40% and falling.
Make sure you duck here because the enemies are right there. They will see you. Once you get to this part, take a little breather. You have no real threats for a short bit. That had to suck. And enjoy this short break, because once you get back in here, life will be hell. You also notice how close the planet is getting.
Ricardo, I found them.
Now you've got to align the dishes to the Torrens position manually.
Check. I'm going outside.
I can unlock the entrance to the airlock from here. Give me a sec. There, got it.
That's your last collectible of this mission. O.Smith. And if you did everything right, you'll have 2 on this side and 2 here. Both in mission 17 and 2 in mission 18. And you'll have all 50 ID tags. When Sebastopol starts to fall. Feel bad anyone stuck on that piece of station. Float away into the abyss.
Punch in the coordinates at the terminal.
Servo lock on. Parabolic antenna in fixed position.
Damn it!
It's never easy.
There's an override console by the transmitters.
This room gets dark really quick, but just walk straight until you find the little button you can press. This is when to match numbers on the left to here. Your controller will vibrate when you know you got it right.
Are you reading me, Verlaine?
Ripley, what the hell is going on over there?
Bad things, Torrance. There's an alien organism here. It's deadly. We need urgent extraction.
A what?
There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine.
There's nowhere for us to dock, Ripley. The station's tearing free from its gravity mooring. I've seen a towing platform below the spaceflight terminal, but the Torrance umbilical isn't built for it. You'll need to extend the tow platform clamp station side.
Just get into position.
I'm going to show you a little Easter egg not many people see in this game. I don't know if they're just not paying attention or they just go too fast. But it explains what happens in the very next scene. I'll let you know when we get there. Just looking at the station above the entrance, about center of the screen. You'll see it in a minute. There it is. A little foreshadowing about what's to come. definitely want to save it right here. Make sure your flamethrower is ready.
Ricardo, get ready to move. We're leaving. Ricardo? Ricardo, do you copy? Ricardo, come in.
We have to wait for that guy to die before going out there. We have to sneak our way across.
Attend your assigned evacuation point and await instructions.
Oh, I saw him in the background there.
Ricardo?
Poor Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Now you know he's in this room.
Oh no.
You wanna punk him out. Once you make it, you're safe. You completed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like that video.